because, as you say, I think the head of the household being your dad that's his heart. It just naturally spreads to everybody else.
Yes.
And that seems to be, that because that's his first love, not in order to gain his attention, but that is where his attention spikes.
Yeah.
So if you're talking that language, he's engaged.
Yes.
And so you as a kid you learn how to engage people just from your surroundings and how you've been raised. And martial arts was that.
Yeah. Well, you're currently ranked at number 2 Bellator weight. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll be number 1 in a second because my last fight they haven't updated it, but. Yeah.
Come on, get in. We've got the number 1 in the world right now. Come on, baby. But what I want to say is that through hard work? Or is that a gift or combination of both? Do you think somebody can make it without being gifted?
So it's weird. So I feel like now people see me as gifted and it feels like, I am different to a lot of the people. You see people coming through the gym and people that have sparred me and stuff, and they're like, man, they've never seen anything like it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it was, as much as it wasn't in my adult years, as a kid, I used to get my ass handed to me for fun. Out of like my siblings, it was my oldest brother and my sister who were the best two. My other older brother, he was better than me at the time, but he didn't care as much to do it. Like, he did it, but you can kind of see that he did it just to be, in and around it. But I didn't care for it as much, and I kind of, slowly surpassed him. But for me, I was just getting beaten up by him. My older brother used to beat me up. All my I call them older brothers, Simon Lewis, Marvin Francis. They were guys that my dad took under his wing, and they would train with us from young, from like 12 and 15 and whatever. And this grew in the sport. So these are guys that I'd be with around all the time. And even outside, the people I could call, and so they were like my older brothers, they'll come down. If I needed help with something, they can come down.
Yes.
And they were all from rough areas as well, because we was in and around Harlesden, Stonebridge, and all those kind of areas where we were doing the classes. So my dad knows a lot of the kind of the negative people, but in a good way, because he used to bring all of them in and teach them.
Yes. So
all of these guys I used to look up to as well. And it's that was my influence. For me, that was the best bit about. One of the best bits about is the second family that I created being there. So yeah, for me, that's what it is.